a lot going on in Cleveland and the outside areas of Cleveland. So you got the biggest, well, it depends on how you look at it, what you want to consider the biggest event. But the biggest event to me is Shadeur and Judy getting that off-season workout in. Now, that's what we needed to see. And that's what Judy really had to do. And I told y'all that. I said that boy had to be working out with it. You can't be working out with Deshaun and DG. You better be working out with Shedeur. Okay, cool. We got that. So we're going to talk about that. You also have the Browns hosted a few more guys on the top 30 visits. And the top 30 visits in the NFL, what that means is, if you don't know already, top 30 visits is the Browns want to get the Browns want to get a real in-depth look on a player. So they get up to 30 visits. Each team gets up to 30 visits. And the Browns have issued out 3 so far. So, hey, it is what it is, y'all. But we're going to talk now because they hosted some players that may have some people shook. But me, I'm good. I get what's going on. But let's jump off into this first and foremost. Shedeur Sanders. Man, my boy is working out. He's officially working out. And the first workout picture, now he could have been working out, you remember I told y'all, Shedeur is going to show us in some sense, some fashion, some form of him getting down. But we didn't see the workout video. We just saw the picture posted. And it was a picture of Judy and a picture of Shedeur with, I guess, maybe the owner of that training facility. I was happy. Like, Shedeur, I'm glad you back working out, boy. I'm glad you back working out. And then I was like, okay, you working out, but with who? Which wide receiver? And it's Judy. So to me, that squashed all the craziness that Judy did that day in that game. That squashed everything going forward. It makes it where Judy saying, man, you know what, dog? I want to succeed in this new era with Todd Monken and Barry and Travis, the OC. I want to succeed. I don't feel like switching teams and all that, man. Let's me and you get on the same page. So I love it. Hit, ah, hit, ah, hit, ah. Now, they probably was building it up when they got together. Not the Ravens game, because they went straight in. But the Raiders game on, they probably have been getting a work in. They probably been getting a work in. So now that they doing it this off season, that lets us know that, hey, just like when we seen that picture with, well, not picture, video. So we got 2 things with Monk. We got the video with the first person he met was Shedeur. That was enough said. That was how they say a picture is worth 1,000 words? Well, that was a video. So that was a video, and he was talking. And he said whatever he felt like saying. All right, cool. Then you have the picture where he got the horse head in the back. You got Shedeur and him on the picture, making sure they got the horse head in the frame. Okay, so you get what I'm saying. Now you got Judy and Shedeur working out. You see everything coming together now. Everything coming together. So I love that they working out together. I love that they putting in this all season. So now they're getting on the same page. Hey, man, when you run this, I need you to run it that way. Hey, man, when you run it this way, I need you to run it that way. So now, when they get out there, and it's time to go cooking, and they got to go work these DBs, man, they already locked in. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Yeah, all right. Blue 42. Hey, Touchdown. Now they on the same page. This March, y'all, beginning of March, April, May, June, July, August, and then September. So they're going to have 7 months of getting it right together, which they already been getting it right since November. So November, December, a week of January, and now we back at it. So with those guys training together, it squashed all the silliness. It let us know Jerry Judy trying. Because we already know Shedeur was going to be that guy. I told y'all, I say, look, y'all, Shedeur is that guy. He's going to start. If you ain't working out with Shedeur, you're tripping. And that's with whatever scenario you hear. Oh, the Browns are going to draft this guy. Oh, the Browns are going to bring in this guy. And that's for the quarterback spot. It don't matter who they draft, who they bring in. Shedeur is QB1. Everybody else, man, pull up to that QB2 or 3, baby. We ain't worrying about that. So the fact that Shedeur and Jerry Judy putting in that off-season work, Jerry Judy saying, look here. Whoo. Hey, Shedeur. Hey, you want to work out? Cause yeah, I'm gonna just be real with you. I know they trying to get a Cornell Tate off in here or Jordan Tyson. They trying to make everybody be QB1. I mean wide receiver 1. But bro, I'm him. Dog, I get with you and work out, dog. Whatever I gotta do to secure that one spot. Cause I'm him, dog. I went off like a few years ago, dog. I went off. Bro, let's get on the same page, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Got some little young bucks coming here. I know you gonna throw the ball to them, but hey, come on. Let's get some work in. So they know what time it is. They know, everybody know what time it is. Jerry Judy know it's another soldier coming off in here. And he want that ball. He wasn't really scared of no Tillman, no Gage, no Lou. He wasn't scared of them. You saying we bringing in a first round wide receiver? You know what time that is. That ain't no little fluke coming in there. That's a certified baller coming in. But hey, I ain't like you don't know. My boy run past you now. Miss Brandon, what's good? Regina E. Ty, what's good? Brandon. Miss Claire. J. Will, fresh out. DLJ. Bad Rouge in the building. JB, what's good? Chris, what's happening? Got time there. You say, I wonder if the Browns hosted. I ain't sure. Them top 30 visits mean basically you most likely a first rounder. Well, you could fall to the second round. And the worst case scenario with how stuff go. Well, with Shedeur case, the top 30 visits, Shedeur was a top 30 visit. But he fell to the 5th round. Well, he didn't fall. They kicked him to the 5th round. So Shedeur probably the only extreme that made it to the 5th round. Everybody else probably getting picked up within the first 2 rounds. Marcus, what's happening? Selmo, what's happening? Go Browns. Virginia, you say great interview with Deuce. Yeah. That's my boy, man. That's my boy. You know we rock out. It's Brantley, what's good? Black, what's happening? FJ, working the list. I appreciate it. Just girl, you say, I wonder if these people really coming in for the top 30 visits to me. Well, I don't know. It be certain folks saying it. Like, it don't be the Cleveland folks saying it. It be the NFL, the people connected to the NFL saying it. So that's who they got for our top 30. You know what's crazy? Cleveland hosted the quarterback Tyler that's with the Saints. They hosted him too. And they hosted Cam Ward. So I told you, them top 30, boy, they be trying to get him in there now. That top 30, they be trying to get him. Jay Will, you say he better work his butt off. Which door he is. Hey, he know what time it is. Miss Martha, you say Jared, Judy, and Shedeur working out. Yeah, they had to get that in. Because, look, you don't. Well, next man up. You don't. Pete, what's good? JB, you say he better be training with Shedeur. It's a must. He know what time it is. Hey, this QB1. That right there let you know what QB1 is. Now, he could go with Deshaun, because him and Deshaun could be like that, but That first workout, he with that boy. He with that boy. Uh, yeah, so I'm just checking it out. Real, what's happening? Yeah, man, my daughter had acting stuff today. Then I just, man, look, it's still supposed to be going somewhere. CF, what's good? Just girl, you say they squashed that silliness, him and Jerry Judy before the Titans game. Yeah, it just was. He was doing too much. He knew it. Listen, at least if I ever did too much, my mind be telling me anyways. When I know I'm about to go extra, I'm like, bruh, you ain't got to now. I know you might want to, but you ain't got to. And you go anyways, you like, man, I told you ain't have to do that. Uh, Ms. D, you say the Raiders reporting that they will not have a quarterback coach. The Raiders. Eh, Cliff cool. They better have something for that. Well, they should. Yeah, they should. Ms. D, you say seems like Shedeur is working one-on-one with receiving. I only just seen that one. If you seen more, let me know. That's the only one I seen. Just girl, you say you right, Colin. The quarterback not only room that needed some competition. Jerry needs some. Yeah, hey, he see that comp where it's on. Black, you say I think Tate will be such a good addition to the Hungry Dogs. Tate ain't even gonna be a hungry dog. Tate coming in like, bruh, I'm first round, baby. Throw that ball to me. Stop playing. Throw that ball to me. Um, but look, let's get into top visits now. Top visits, the NFL, because we're gonna hear that. We're gonna hear that. Now I done heard some people say, well, when Andrew Berry, he don't like to show his hands who the top visit. Now, this is what they say. Top visits, they can either make it known or secretly do them. I looked at the Browns list last year. They top visits. And their top visits, quarterback-wise, they only brought in 3 quarterbacks. Cam, Shedeur, and Tyler, that's with the Saints. All 3 starting in the league. So they saw something. Now, Cam, I knew was good. Shedeur, I knew was good. I watched Tyler go toe-to-toe with Cam, Louisville versus Miami. I watched that game. I think some of y'all watched it with me. Real good game. Now, what I know about Louisville is any quarterback that goes to University of Louisville, Jeff Brom is like a quarterback guru. If your career been trash, you go with Jeff Brom. If he believes in you and you make it to a star quarterback, you will definitely have an opportunity for that NFL. Jeff Brom just special like that. He is something about Jeff Brom, but he played quarterback. His brother played quarterback. I want to say their dad is a high school coach in Louisville. So Louisville loved him. All right, cool. Jeff Brom, that guy. So any quarterback get with them, I know they got a shot at the league, period. They have a shot at the league. And that's what happened. Tyler got with him, had the best one season of his career. Never had a season like that before. All right, cool. Bam, there you go. Now, right now, supposedly the top visits this season from Cleveland, they have hosted 2 wide receivers, which we know we need. And then that's Jordan Tyson and Carnell Tate. So that's showing you where they value at. Then we have Ty Simpson. That's a quarterback. Supposedly him and Tate was on a visit together yesterday. Now, with his top 30, you never know who's drafting who. You just bringing in your best 30 available players. Now, you got to kind of mix and match it like, all right, they picking. What we get them anyway. So you got to be smart and strategic about who you bring in on this top 30. Again, I have told y'all this based on the research people do, and it's all available out there. If you have under 25 stars, let's say you get 7 stars to 25. Your opportunity in the NFL, it comes rough at quarterback. Well, I think Ty Simpson only have 15 stars. But you got to get in where you fit in. He's cashing in on a great opportunity, I guess. You hear mixed reports about him. I hear that he balled out initially, then he got. I just know he faded away, and nobody never had him on anybody draft board until I told y'all listen, y'all. The NFL is different. He was not on any draft things last year coming into the season. Like Ty Simpson is a guy you got to watch out for. He was an unknown factor. We didn't even know if he was going to start. It was out of him and them other quarterbacks. So now that he started, then he went down here, but everybody got excuses for why. We're going to see what he does in the NFL. The NFL got their own way of doing things, and now he's hyped. Hype. I guess he went to the combine and he did his thing. Woo, 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 woo. Did his thing, they done hyped him up, so now he's up there. On the top 30 visit. So it is what it is, y'all. Do I think Ty Simpson, if we was to draft him first round or second or third in them top 3 rounds, do I think he's gonna come compete with Shedeur? Oh no, not a chance. Man, let me let y'all get this clear so we can cover a lot in one outing. I ain't worried about no Ty. I wouldn't be worried about no Mendoza. I wouldn't worry about an Arch Manning. I wouldn't worry about a Sellers. I wouldn't worry about a Moore. I wouldn't worry. Now, the quarterback from Miami, he good. Would I worry about him? I ain't going to say I wouldn't worry, but I know he good. I know he really, really like that. So, um, he'll be legit. Could he beat Shadeur out? No, but he'll be legit. He will be legit. Like, hey, don't go out now, because he ain't gonna be easy to get back out of there. So, all right, cool. I just gave you 2 classes. I ain't worried about class 26 quarterbacks, class 27 quarterbacks. I ain't worried about none of them. So we good, y'all. No matter, I ain't worried about none of the free agents. Not worrying about none of them. Not worrying about none of them. Not worrying about none of them. We're good. Shedeur is good. This is Shedeur's team. I say it over and over and over. This is team. He's good to go. We just got to see how this thing turn out. Like, he got to win some games. We need, if you get 7, 8 wins with Shedeur, it feels like it's heading in the right direction. You get 9, you like, ooh, boy, we could have won that game and that game with that 10 or 11. I think we could hit them playoffs. But hey, that's another day, another dollar. But got time, you said the Jets could take Ty Simpson. I will hope Aaron Glenn and his GM won't do that. Please don't do that. Go get you one of these veteran quarterbacks and say, hey, we tried it with Justin Fields. I don't know what made us do that. That was your pick, GM. Now let me pick. I know quarterbacks. Let me pick. Because Aaron Glenn was a defense coordinator. He know what was tough to stop. Find you one of them boys out there and bring them. But I don't know. I think my whole life the Jets been sorry. Maybe a few years they went sorry, but I think my whole life they've been sorry. Same with the Browns, but the Browns have a chance. Just girl, you say Colleen spot on. I appreciate it. Got time there, you say, but I'm not worried about Ty. He was a backup for a reason. That too. Coach, you say Ty Simpson's not worth second pick. I just hope Aaron Glenn don't go out like that. But hey, just girl, you say Arch not competing with Tyler. Now New Orleans can't get him now. They got him. Marvin, you say Miami QB is just as old as Shedeur. He played 6 years. Nah, I ain't talking about Carson Beck. I'm talking about this quarterback that just transferred from Duke. Darian Menza. Hold on, he transferred from Duke. That boy good. Hold on, I tell you what year he is. He good. I kid you not. That one good. I like him. CJ Carr, dude, I got to put my eyes on again. I do like the Duke quarterback. I do like him. I really think he finna be something special. Let me see what the quarterback is. Yep. Yeah. He was at Duke. Man, he got the ability. This what they saying. Ability to pass and run, which I already know he could do that. Yeah. Miami finna be real good this year, yo. I'm just telling you. He went to Tulane first, then he went to Duke. Now he at Miami. Now I don't know. I want to say he played 2 years at Tulane and one at Duke. I'm not sure. I just know they don't have him. Like when people be making their boards, they be wanting to put every other quarterback up. This man is the best quarterback in college football. I don't think nobody better than him. I don't care about the Ohio State quarterback. I'm gonna do something on the college quarterbacks, but he good. He's good. VC, you say is if Ty is going second, the quarterback class really bad. What he going second. He going second. Yeah, he going second. Bye. Yeah, he not. Whether you say, I think 10, 11 games, bring on the playoffs, I take that too. I take that too. Uh CAA, you say Colin gave you change your mind about Juju since. With him working with Shedeur, that was always my thing. For this off season, he better be with QB1. And he showed up. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see what it looked like. Now they just got to keep working. Just girl, you say everybody looks good when they're throwing balls. Correct. And I guess he lived it up for him. He lived it up. CAA, you say you feel bad for DG. Why? This he don't listen, you wouldn't even think of DG or know DG if it wasn't for Shedeur being on this team. So DG just happened to get caught up at the right time, but it might be a blessing in disguise because his name got hype. And then he went out there. He didn't stank it up, but he didn't make us say like, ooh, boy, that's the quarterback of the future. He just was out there. He just was out there. I know Darian played Tulane and Duke, and now he finna play mine. Pretty much this year, he going pro after that. He going pro. The boy going pro. But look, y'all, I just wanted to come holler at y'all. I think my family finna have me ripping and running right quick, so might be back on later tonight. I don't know. But hey, blessings to y'all. Just wanted to come holler at y'all.